Hey, welcome back, dudes and dudettes and fans of Marvel vs. DC Universe. Now, with the epic downfall of the Marvel Universe, by that I mean the planet-wide universe of its destruction, which is going to cause a creation of another Marvel Universe, the DC Universe has now dominated the comic book world, and since its reveal of the Batman vs. Superman movie and the Suicide Squad movie, we have now confirmation of all the members of the Suicide Squad film. Now, although some of you have already seen this image, I'll show it at the end of this video. The image is a full cast a full cast picture of all the actors and actresses who will be in the Suicide Squad film. Now, I don't exactly know everybody's names, but some of them I recognize, some I don't, some of them I can't pronounce. I'm actually just gonna put all their names in the description of this, so bear with me. First, we have Slipnot, Captain Boomerang, Enchantress, Deadshot, Rick Flag, Harley Quinn, Killer Croc, who was confirmed last month, Katana, and El Diablo. We also have the Joker and Deathstroke, and we have Amanda Waller. So in total, if I'm not mistaken, that's like 10, maybe 11 characters we have for the film. But anyway, now here's the thing: the Suicide Squad film, if it should be a success, and up till now, it's already been collected that it's gonna be a smash hit, and I hope it is, because if it makes Batman or Superman look bad, then I'm all for it. Personally, I think the appeal of the Suicide Squad film is because of its innate sensibility with every supervillain. Even though none of them really like each other, they're willing to go the distance to get prison time off their sentence, you know? But, looking at Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn and Jared Leto's Joker, we have a lot to work with here. And I'm actually pretty surprised that they released this information so quickly. I honestly thought they weren't going to release any further information until maybe next month, or probably even in the fall. But the fact of it is, we have even more DC information than we've ever had. Usually, they took a while before they was even going to. They even said that the Batman vs. Superman trailer wasn't even going to come out till October of this year. And we still got the trailer early, didn't we? But my point is that the Suicide Squad film is basically in my opinion, my favorite supervillain team of all time. You know, I love Killer Croc, I love the Joker, Deadshot, and Katana. I don't know too much about Enchantress, Captain Boomerang, or Slipknot, or even El Diablo for that matter. But the fact is that, from what I've seen, it's about to be a good movie. Now, okay, I'm going to give you guys an idea of what I think the movie's going to be about. Okay? So, as you already know, that when you saw the first full cast picture, it didn't feature Jared Leto's Joker at first, because they already showed that image already a few weeks ago. That's fine. But my thing about it is that I believe, in my thought pattern, the Joker is going to be the prime objective for the Suicide Squad. And Deathstroke, who is also announced to be in the film, is actually going to play a part in getting rid of the Suicide Squad to make sure that they don't get to Joker. But instead, hear me out, Deathstroke is going to take Joker for himself, you know, just to get the little change he's got going on. Now, the reason I say that is because that if you pit Deathstroke, who has superhuman strength, reflexes, and a mastery of military arts, and master martial artist, and also trained by the League of Assassins, and a trained killer, you're pitting him against Killer Croc, a young man who's been cursed to look like an alligator the rest of his life, or crocodile, I don't really care, he's a reptile now. He has super strength, thick skin, so cutting him is not going to do too much. You have Deathstroke, Deadshot, who is a master marksman. Harley Quinn, who's probably affection for the Joker, and Deadshot is actually going to cause her to be less of a problem than more of a drag along for the movie. Then you have Enchantress, I don't know her powers, but you have Captain Boomerang, who's also capable of. He's a pretty good marksman, if I'm not mistaken. Katana, we all know, is the sister of Artemis from Young Justice, if you remember, and the daughter, also the second daughter of the supervillain Sportsmaster. Now, if you look at it like that, you have a number of reasons why Deathstroke is probably not going to win that fight. But I also believe that if anything, Deathstroke is going to be overwhelmed depending on if, say, 3 or 4 members of the Suicide Squad film die during the movie. But as I said before, they already said that the Suicide Squad film, depending on how the actor who portrays Deathstroke is followed by, like how if they like who plays him or not, or how he plays him or not, that's going to be the setup for the Deathstroke movie, which they already announced in 2013, which was announced with the Booster Gold live action movie. Now we got all that out of the way, let's look at it like this. The Suicide Squad film is the first supervillain movie between both DC and Marvel. And not only that, it is actually the first team-up movie between DC. I mean, the first team-up movie between Marvel and DC for next year. Yeah, it's like that. So even with a large amount of fan base for the Suicide Squad and the somewhat small amount of controversy for Will Smith playing Deadshot, first of all, let me get into that real quick before I end this. Will Smith is a grade A actor, okay? He's been in many action movies in his day. He is a perfect fit for the role. So if any of you people who have a problem with an African American male playing a white man who has actually been depicted as Hispanic and Caucasian in the comic books, you're all freaking idiots, okay? You're all freaking idiots. You can't just get away with telling people that they can't do this and that, okay? Far as I see it, Deadshot and Will Smith, that's a good match, okay? I don't see why y'all have such a big problem with black people playing white characters, okay? I ain't have a problem with Jamie Foxx playing Electro, but then again, a lot of y'all did because he was the first one to get killed off, okay? So what? That was back when Spider-Man was playing against the whole role that every other Spider-Man movie before him was playing. He killed every supervillain he had in his storyline. So then, now what you gonna say? But anyway, the Suicide Squad film is currently filming right now in Vancouver, if I'm not mistaken, and it's scheduled for August 5th, 2016. This will also be the 3rd installment of the DC Cinematic Universe. Stay tuned, and we'll be back with